And this concept is the base foundation concept that is needed at the higher end also, higher when you are going for your higher studies, but also this concept of convolution is needed. That's why understand the concept properly. So what we are discussing, we are discussing about the system. So system is nothing but the entity which is performing some operation on input signal to produce some kind of output, and the output is called here the response. So y of t is nothing but the response. Response is nothing but it is the output signal. Okay, so each and every system can be represented by some mathematical equation, or we can call it as mathematical relation between output and input. Okay, so if I'm writing like this means that this is the mathematical equation of this system which indicate that this system is performing the addition operation. This response I'm getting by adding the two signal. Okay, so similarly there is one method of representing the system, and that method is called impulse response. Okay, so what is that method? In that method, if I'm having a system called S, and in this system if I'm giving del of t is my input signal, impulse signal, this del of t is my input signal, then this particular system will produce the response y of t, and this y of t is nothing but it is equal to h of t. This h of t is nothing but it is called as impulse response. This h of t is called as an impulse response. This means that अगर किसी सिस्टम को, अब किसी सिस्टम को अगर बोलने से अच्छा, if I say LTI system, what do you mean by term called LTI? LTI system is system which satisfy the property of linearity, and L means linearity, TI means time invariant. Time invariant, these are the two properties. टाइम इनवेरिएंट, ये जो दो प्रॉपर्टीज है ना, हम लोग सिस्टम प्रॉपर्टीज में पढ़ने वाले हैं. आई हैव टोल्ड यू दैट आई एम गोइंग टू टेक दिस पार्ट ड्यूरिंग द ट्यूट. सो फॉर एनी LTI सिस्टम, LTI सिस्टम मतलब विच इज सेटिस्फाइंग द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ लीनियरिटी एंड टाइम इनवेरिएंट. टाइम इनवेरिएंट प्रॉपर्टी क्या होता है? अगर इफ देयर इज सम डिलेड इन द इनपुट, the output will also get delayed. That is time invariant property. Linearity property is what? If I'm doing some amount of scaling to input, the same amount of scaling is presented in the output also. तो ये दो properties हम लोग during the QT we are going to study in the classification of the system. There I'm going to tell you what is LTI system. Okay. So if I consider any LTI system called S, and if I give impulse signal as an input, the output of this LTI system will be nothing but impulse response, and this impulse response is represented as h of t. This impulse response is represented as h of t. Okay, so del of t when I'm giving an input, so for a system, LTI system, if I give del of t as an input, the output of the system will be nothing but h of t, and this h of t is called impulse response. Okay, and this del of t is nothing but the input that we are giving, it is nothing but impulse signal. तो किसी भी LTI सिग्नल को अगर मैंने impulse signal दिया तो उसका output क्या आता है? Impulse response. Remember this. The same thing is applicable if I am considering a discrete signal. So if I am taking it as del of n, the output will be nothing but h of n. So this h of n is called impulse response for LTI system. Is it clear? Did you understand what do you mean by term called impulse response? Yes or no? Give me a quick reply. Did all of you understood the term called impulse response?
Yes, ma'am. मैम एक बार बताओ ना मैम.
फिर से बताओ एक बार.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if I'm having a system, okay, this system is satisfying the property of linearity and time invariant. Linearity property मतलब क्या होती है? Linearity property मतलब क्या होती है? अगर if I have done some amount of scaling in the input, the same amount of scaling is represented when I'm representing the output of the system. This is output. Y of t is always represented as an output or a response. Okay, and x of t is always represented as an input to the system. ठीक है? This is linearity property. And what is time scaling? Time scaling मतलब x of t में अगर कुछ मैंने delay किया a से, तो y आउटपुट में भी उतना ही डिले होगा. So if the system is satisfying this condition, it is called time invariant system. Time invariant system. ओके, लीनियरिटी मतलब ये प्रॉपर्टी अगर सिस्टम कंसिडर कर रहा है या सेटिस्फाई कर रहा है तो उसको लीनियर बोलते हैं. अगर ये प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई कर रहा है, अगर कुछ भी डिले किया तो आउटपुट में भी डिले हो रहा है, तो उसको टाइम इनवेरिएंट सिस्टम बोलते हैं. ठीक है, तो इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट एलटीआई सिस्टम, linearity which is satisfying the property of linearity and time invariant system, invariant, actually all the practical systems are linearity time invariant system, that's why we are taking this. इसके ज्यादा न्यूमेरिकल्स हम लोग क्यूट में सॉल्व करने वाले हैं जब हम लोग क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ द सिस्टम करने वाले हैं एट दैट टाइम. ओके, नाउ फॉर दिस टाइप ऑफ सिस्टम अगर मैंने इनपुट सिग्नल x of t, इनपुट सिग्नल क्या दिया, del t दिया. व्हाट इज del t? आई हैव गिवन इनपुट सिग्नल एज अ del t. What is del t?
Impulse signal.
This is impulse. Okay. So this system produces some output. This system produces some output y of t, and this y of t is equal to h of t. And this h of t is called impulse response. Impulse response is the output of a LTI system if input is impulse signal. Okay, तो same case is applicable for dt. अगर मैंने input में del n दिया तो इसका output क्या आएगा? What will be the output for this system? What output this system will produce? अगर input में मैंने del n दिया तो what output the system will produce?
Yn.
Yn. And this Yn will be equal to what?
H of n.
H of n. This H of n is called what?
Impulse response.
Yes, this is called impulse response. Okay. अब ये impulse response जो हमें मिला है वो हम कहाँ पे यूज करने वाले? Where we are going to use this impulse response. ठीक है? तो there is one method called convolution. There is one method called convolution. Okay, this is a method of finding. This method is used to find the output. When I am calling, this is called as a response. This method is used to find the response of LTI system. किसी भी LTI system का output हम इस method से निकाल सकते हैं. If what is the condition? If first the input of the signal is known, अगर उस particular system का आपको input क्या दिया वो पता है, and second if उस system का हम लोगों को impulse response पता हो तो. So what is a convolution? Convolution is a method of finding the response of any LTI system if we know the input signal and if we know the impulse response. So कोई भी practically किसी भी system का हम लोग output निकाल सकते हैं अगर मुझे input signal और impulse response पता होगा. Okay, so this is nothing but it is called as the convolution. So it is a method of finding out the response or the output of the system. Okay, so let me show you one example of convolution. So I hope you all are aware of CNN. CNN सुना है आप लोगों ने? Convolution neural network. Do you know?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Okay. Do you know about artificial intelligence, AI, machine
Yes,
learning?
ma'am.
सुना
Yes,
है?
ma'am.
हाँ. So machine learning में हम लोग क्या करते हैं? न्यूरॉन को ट्रेनिंग देते हैं. Okay? ट्रेनिंग देने के लिए हम लोग कौन सा मेथड यूज करते हैं? कन्वोल्यूशन न्यूरल नेटवर्क, CNN जिसको बोलते हैं. तो कन्वोल्यूशन न्यूरल नेटवर्क में हम लोग जो आउटपुट निकालते हैं ना हम लोग का न्यूरॉन को ट्रेनिंग देने के लिए, तो आउटपुट निकालने के समय हम लोग कन्वोल्यूशन यूज करते हैं. तो वहां पे मेरा इनपुट क्या है? इनपुट इज दिस मैट्रिक्स 3x3, ये जो हमारा 5x5 का मैट्रिक्स है, दिस मैट्रिक्स इज माय इनपुट. दिस इज माय इम्पल्स रिस्पॉन्स. And this impulse response I am applying on the input signal and I'll be finding out the output of the signal. Okay, so how I'm going to apply? Whatever the impulse I'll be having, I'll do the multiplication of the impulse with the input signal and I'll be finding out the output. So the convolution is nothing but it is the method through which we can find out the output of any LTI system. Okay, so that is nothing but it is called as the convolution. Okay, so अब what are the different application where we can use a convolution? The convolution can use for image processing, image smoothing operation, जहाँ पे हम लोग as a filter impulse लेते हैं, image blurring operation के लिए use करते हैं, polynomial multiplication के लिए we are using a convolution, audio processing, artificial intelligence, probability theory. In this all we are using convolution. So what is a convolution? What is a convolution? It is a method of finding the response of LTI system if input signal and impulse response of that signal system is known to us. Is it clear to everyone? Did you at least understand a word called convolution? अब उसका formula मैं आप लोगों को बताऊंगी. Did you understand a word called convolution?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you written the note in the notebook? Notebook में लिखा क्या ये? सबसे पहले ये ड्रॉ करके लिखो नोटबुक में. फर्स्ट राइट डाउन दिस. आई हैव टेकन अ एलटीआई सिस्टम, इनपुट डेल टी दिया, आउटपुट क्या है एच ऑफ टी. एच ऑफ टी को क्या बोलते हैं? इंपल्स रिस्पॉन्स. एलटीआई क्यों बोला है? बिकॉज इट सेटिस्फाई लीनियरिटी एंड टाइम इनवेरिएंट प्रॉपर्टी. लीनियरिटी प्रॉपर्टी मतलब जितना भी स्केलिंग इनपुट में किया आउटपुट में उतना ही स्केलिंग होगा. टाइम इनवेरिएंट प्रॉपर्टी मतलब अगर मैंने इनपुट में डिले किया तो आउटपुट में भी डिले होता है. अगर ये सेटिस्फाई होता है तो उसको टाइम इनवेरिएंट बोलते हैं. ठीक है. So these are the two properties the system is satisfying. So if my system is LTI system and if I give input as del t, the output of the system is h of t. ये लिखा तुम लोगों ने, सब लोगों ने? Yes, no? Give me
Yes,
quick
ma'am.
reply. Okay, now write down convolution. All of you write down because it is very very important point. Third year maybe you will be studying convolution part. So you should know what is convolution. That's why I'm asking you to write down. So write down the definition of a convolution, all of you. Convolution is a method of finding the response of LTI system, finding the response of LTI system. What do you mean by term called response?
Output.
Output.
Okay. What do you mean by term called LTI?
Linearity and time invariant.
Which it's a system which satisfies the property of linearity and time invariant. So convolution is a method of finding the output of a LTI system or a response of LTI system if the input signal and impulse response of the system is known. If the input signal and impulse response of the system is known. इम्पल्स रिस्पॉन्स मतलब वो सिस्टम कैसे बिहेव करता है. अगर उस सिस्टम को हम लोग इम्पल्स सिग्नल एज एन इनपुट देंगे तो वो सिस्टम कैसे बिहेव करता है, दैट इज द आउटपुट, दैट इज कॉल्ड इम्पल्स रिस्पॉन्स. तो चलो नाउ लेट अस गो टू द मैथमेटिकल इक्वेशन ऑफ द कन्वोल्यूशन. ओके, आई होप ऑल ऑफ यू हैव रिटन टिल नाउ. शुड वी प्रोसीड विद द मैथमेटिकल इक्वेशन ऑफ अ कन्वोल्यूशन?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
चलो अभी लिसन केयरफुली. हाँ, so how to find out the mathematical equation? So in order to find out the mathematical equation of convolution, let us start with taking one impulse function. So let me take one impulse function. This is t, this is del of t, right? Del of t. Okay, now let us consider I'm having some sine signal. Okay, now can I represent this sine signal in terms of impulse signal? Can I represent this sine signal in terms of impulse signal? Let me take only this part. So if I want to represent this particular sine signal in terms of impulse, can I represent? If I take the train of impulse function with the different amplitude. What do you mean by train of impulse function? Train of impulse function मतलब बहुत सारे impulse function. So this is called as a shifted. अभी ये मेरा impulse function यहाँ पे del of t. If I'm drawing the same signal like this, okay, let us consider 3. So my impulse signal get moved to 3. So this is nothing but del of t minus 3. So this means that I can move this impulse signal anywhere. Okay, and if I take the train of impulse signal, so here I am taking a train of impulse signal like this to represent my sine signal. Can I do like this? And this impulse, all these impulse signals are having different amplitude, and these are the shifted and scaled impulse signal. Yes, can I draw like this? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
तो मैंने एक थोड़ा सा पार्ट लिया साइन वेव का, और इस साइन वेव के पार्ट को मैंने इम्पल्स फंक्शन से रिप्रेजेंट किया, और ये सारे जो इम्पल्स फंक्शन लिए ना, दीज आर शिफ्टेड एंड स्केल्ड इम्पल्स फंक्शन. शिफ्टेड एंड स्केल्ड मतलब क्या होता है कि आई हैव शिफ्टेड. बाय डिफॉल्ट इम्पल्स फंक्शन इज प्रेजेंट एट 0, बट आई हैव शिफ्टेड. मैंने डिले करके उस इम्पल्स फंक्शन को शिफ्ट किया. एंड स्केल्ड मतलब मैंने एम्पलीट्यूड भी चेंज किया as per the amplitude of my sine wave. This means that any impulse function can be represented, any sine signal or any input signal can be represented in terms of impulse. Okay, so let me take one of the impulse signal and I am representing in the time axis. Let us consider it is present at point called tau. In the time axis, this particular impulse present at tau. Okay, so now what is the condition of the impulse signal? Impulse signal का area covered कितना होना चाहिए? Can someone tell me? Area covered by the impulse signal. What is the area covered by the impulse signal? This is the property of impulse signal. What is the area covered by the impulse signal? Quickly, बच्चों.
1.
It is 1 actually. Good. So always remember the area covered by the impulse signal is 1. So if I want to find out the area covered by the signal tau, ये tau signal ने कितना area covered किया है? So area covered, if I want to find out, is minus infinity to infinity. Width is, it is present at tau. What is the amplitude? Let us consider this signal is present here at x of tau. Okay. So let us consider this amplitude of the area covered, मतलब this amplitude and width we are multiplying ना. So x of tau multiplied with ये वाला tau signal है. तो ये tau signal, अब actually tau signal हमारा कहाँ पे होता है? 0 पे होता है. पर अब यहाँ ये sorry impulse signal हमारा 0 पे होता है. पर it is present at tau, मतलब it is shifted. Shifted where? It is shifted to tau. So this is nothing but it should be equal to 1. This is the area covered by the signal and it should be 1. Right? All are agreed till this? Yes or no? Are you having any doubt? Did you understand how I have written this equation? Yes, no, give me a quick reply. Should I repeat this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
हाँ, यहाँ तक समझ में आया कि ये साइन सिग्नल को मैंने इम्पल्स के थ्रू कैसे रिप्रेजेंट किया?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो अब मैंने एक कोई भी impulse signal consider किया which is present at tau. Okay, so we know that the area covered by the impulse signal is equal to 1, right? Area covered by the impulse signal is equal to 1. So let me find out what is the area covered by the impulse signal which is present at tau. At tau, जो भी impulse signal, ये वाला जो impulse signal I am taking, let me consider what is the area covered. So area covered कैसे निकालते हो? Area covered is nothing but ये वाला amplitude कितना है इसका, एंड ये कहाँ पे शिफ्टेड हुआ है. इन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो एरिया कवर्ड आ जाएगा, राइट? यस और नो? एरिया कवर्ड वैसे निकालते हो ना तुम लोग. इसका एम्पलीट्यूड कितना है और यहाँ पे कितने शिफ्टेड हुआ है. इफ आई मल्टीप्लाई दिस टू, इट विल बी नथिंग बट द एरिया कवर्ड बाय द सिग्नल. सो दिस मीन्स दैट infinity integration minus infinity to plus infinity, what is the amplitude of the signal? At for this particular point I have taken the amplitude as x of tau. So this is x of tau and multiplied with ये वाला bit. ये वाले signal मेरा actually my impulse signal is present at 0, but if I am representing my impulse signal with some tau value, so it is nothing but it shifted at tau. So when it is shifted at tau, it is which operation? तो ये वाला सिग्नल जो यहाँ पे था, it is shifted to tau. So this is which operation we are performing. ये कहाँ पे shift हुआ है? डिले हुआ है या एडवांस हुआ है?
डिले हुआ है.
तो डिले हुआ है, इसलिए हम लोग ने कैसे लिखा है यहाँ पे? डेल. डेल मतलब इम्पल्स कितने से शिफ्ट हुआ? t माइनस tau से शिफ्ट हुआ है, dt. So this is nothing but it is the area covered by the signal. This is area covered by the signal. Now did you understand how you got this particular answer equation? Is it clear now? Should we proceed? Yes or no?
Yes,
Should we
ma'am.
proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we have seen that the area covered by the impulse signal is represented by this equation. Okay, now let me take a system, LTI system, and to this LTI system, the input signal, what is the input signal we are giving? This is the input signal we are giving. What is the input? Infinity integration minus infinity x of tau del of t minus tau. So this is the input we are giving, dt. So can you tell me what will be the output of this LTI system? What is the output of this LTI system? क्या होगा? What will be the y of t it will be producing? What will be the response it will be producing? Y of t will be equal to, and this LTI system, it is having an impulse response of h of t. It is having an impulse response of h of t, this LTI system. तो जब ये पर्टिकुलर इनपुट सिग्नल इस सिस्टम के अंदर जाएगा तो सिस्टम क्या करेगा? एम्पलीट्यूड में तो कुछ चेंजेस कर नहीं रहा है सिस्टम, सो दिस मींस माय एम्पलीट्यूड विल रिमेन सेम. सो माइनस इंफिनिटी टू इंफिनिटी एक्स ऑफ tau will remain same. Okay, but what will be change? Del of t minus tau किस में चेंज हो जाएगा? Del of t minus tau किस में चेंज हो जाएगा? Yes. अगर मैंने किसी सिस्टम को, इफ आई एम हैविंग सम सिस्टम एंड टू दैट पर्टिकुलर सिस्टम, इफ आई, दिस इज माय सिस्टम, मैंने इस सिस्टम को del of t दिया, तो व्हाट इज द आउटपुट ऑफ द सिस्टम? h of t. If I have given input to this particular system is del of t minus a, so what will be the output of the system?
H of t minus a.
H of t
T
minus
minus a, because it is satisfying time invariant property. So what will be the output here I will be getting? Y of t is equal to minus infinity to infinity, amplitude will remain same क्योंकि it will not change the amplitude, but this del t minus tau किस में change हो जाएगा?
H of t minus tau.
Yes, h of t minus tau d tau. So this is the output we are getting for this particular system, and this output is nothing but it is called as the formula for convolution integral. Convolution integral क्यों बोल रहे? Because we are applying the concept of convolution on CT signal. So when we are applying on CT signal, it is called convolution integral, and when we are applying on DT signal, this means what? It is convolution sum. तो आपके syllabus में DT signal नहीं है, we are only dealing with continuous time signal. So for continuous time signal, the formula of convolution is y of t is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of tau h of t minus tau dt. Where what is h of t minus tau? What is h? Can someone tell me what is h in this formula? What do you mean by h in this formula?
Impulse response.
It's impulse response. Very good. What is tau?
Delay.
What is tau?
Delay.
Delay.
Tau is the impulse which is present at what value tau. It is delayed impulse. Okay. So t minus tau से delay हुआ है. X of tau represents the amplitude of the impulse. So this is what the formula of convolution integral. Okay. So now, so this means that the output, that is the response of a system, we can find out the response output of the system if what is known, if input is known, that is h of tau, and the impulse response of the system is known. So this is what I have given you the definition of a convolution. The response of the system, LTI system आप लोग निकाल सकते हो. कब निकाल सकते हो? जब input पता हो and impulse response पता हो. So this is how we are going to find out now the response of the system. Okay, and the way, the method where we are finding out the output of the system, this method is called convolution integral. Is it okay with you all? Should we start with the numerical? Quickly tell me yes, no. I hope you have written this all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
सब लोगों ने लिख के लिया क्या? How you are getting the formula for convolution? Have you written this, all of you?
Yes.
Okay, chalo. Now let us move towards the numerical. Okay. Now, while solving the numerical, so the formula is y of t is equal to integration minus infinity to infinity x of tau h of t minus tau dt. Okay, so can you tell me what are the different operation we are performing in order to find out the response of the system? कौन कौन से operation हम लोग यहाँ पे कर रहे हैं? Can someone tell me?
Multiplication.
Multiplication, yes, good.
Delay.
Multiplication. और कौन कौन से ऑपरेशन हम लोग परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं? Yes, quickly.
Shifting.
Amplitude changing.
Yes, very good. Shifting. Shifting. और इंटीग्रेशन भी तो कर रहे हैं ना हम लोग? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Integration. Okay. So when you are solving the numerical, you need to follow this step. So the first step that you're going to do is time reversible. Okay, time reversible or time folding. Do you remember time folding operation that we have studied? Yes or no? Do you remembering time folding operation that we have studied? So the first operation
Yes.
we need to do is time folding. Time folding मतलब you need to find out h of minus tau. सबसे पहले फॉर्मूले में h of t minus tau है ना, सबसे पहले हम लोग को h of minus tau निकालना है. सेकेंड हम लोग को टाइम शिफ्टिंग करना है. टाइम शिफ्टिंग में हम लोग को क्या निकालना है? h of t minus tau we need to find out. This is the second step. Third step we need to go for multiplication. Multiplication means you need to multiply h of tau into h of t minus tau, and the last step, fourth step, is you need to find out the integration. That is nothing but minus infinity to infinity x of tau into h of t minus tau d tau. So these are the steps you need to follow when you are performing the integration. Can you tell me what is the step? First step क्या करोगे? जल्दी से quickly tell me what is the first step you're going to do?
Time folding.
Folding. h of minus tau draw करोगे. Second step क्या करोगे?
Time shifting.
Shifting. Third step
Multiplication.
multiplication, integration. याद रखो, you take down the steps. All of you have written the steps. All of you have written the formula and written the steps. लिखा सब लोगों ने. Should we start with the numerical?
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
important.
Ma'am, एक मिनट.
हाँ. Now the same equation can be represented as convolution is represented by a convolution operator. What is a convolution operator? The same equation this is called as a convolution operator, x of t. If I'm writing like this, y of t, sorry. This is h of t. So if I'm writing y of t is equal to h of t convolute with x of t, this is the same formula. This operator is called convolution operator. This is called as a convolution operator. Remember, this is a convolution operator. Okay, and it is a cumulative. Cumulative means we can take the convolution of x of t convolute with h of t, or we can write h of t convolute with x of t. Anyone will be okay. Both is same. Both answer you are going to get the same answer. So these are the 4 steps you need to follow. Chalo, let us start with the numerical. Should we start with the numerical?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you're studying the concept of artificial intelligence, machine learning, the basic thing is CNN. CNN आप लोग पढ़ोगे आगे. तो CNN का first फंडा वही है कि आप लोग convolute करते हो, आप लोग output निकालते हो. कैसे निकालते हो? How you are going to find out the output? You are having 2 signal. One is the input, another is the impulse. Okay? So इन दोनों को कन्वल्यूट करते हो. अब कन्वल्यूट करते हो मतलब क्या करते हो? पहले शिफ्ट करके पहले फोल्ड करके क्या करते हो? शिफ्टिंग करते हो. Okay, so in this case what we need to do, we need to keep one signal constant. X of tau वाला signal हमारा constant रहेगा. If in the formula you can see x of tau signal में कुछ shifting हो रहा है क्या नहीं? Shifting वाला step कहाँ पे हो रहा है? Can you tell me where the shifting step you are doing? Where actually the shifting step you are doing? Yes, where the shifting step is doing? In this formula ना, h of t minus tau में shift कर रहे हो ना? Yes or no?
Yes.
हाँ.
Yes.
So this means that x of tau मतलब input signal remain constant और impulse वाला signal क्या होता है? वो shift होते जाता है. And जहाँ पे इम्पल्स वाला सिग्नल इनपुट वाले सिग्नल के साथ ओवरलैप हुआ ना, वहां पे वो रिस्पॉन्स निकालता है, आउटपुट निकालता है. जहां पे ओवरलैपिंग नहीं हो रहा है तो इट विल गिव जीरो रिस्पॉन्स. ओके, so let me show you through one animation form. So this is an example. Sorry, this is an example. Here we need two signals ना, तो one may be the unit step, another may be the exponential signal, या दोनों signal unit step हो सकता है. Input signal as well as impulse signal को हम लोग unit step ले सकते हैं, या किसी एक signal को impulse, किसी दूसरी signal को exponential, anything you can take. So here my one signal is an exponential signal, another signal is a rectangular signal. Exponential signal constant हो रहा है और rectangular signal move कर रहा है. कहाँ से कहाँ तक? Minus infinity से plus infinity. And wherever it is overlapping with the exponential signal, there it will be giving you some amount of output. So this is how exactly the convolution is performed. Okay. So area under मतलब wherever the signal, दो signal overlap जहाँ पे हो रहे हैं ना, वहाँ पे you will be getting some output, some response. जहाँ पे overlapping नहीं हो रहा तो कुछ भी output नहीं मिलेगा. देखो yellow में जो show हो रहा है ना, that is the output of the system. जहाँ पे yellow show हो रहा है, that is the output. वहाँ पे overlapping हो रहा है. Overlapping की वजह से you will be getting some response. पर जहाँ पे overlap हो ही नहीं रहा है, two signal एक दूसरे से cross नहीं हो रहे, तो there you are not going to get any response. So that this is the same thing we need to do when we are solving the numerical. We need to keep one signal constant. So यहाँ पे exponential signal constant किया. Impulse signal as a impulse signal हम लोग ने rectangular signal लिया और वो हम लोग move कर रहे हैं. Move कर रहे हैं मतलब we are taking the different value of t and we are moving like this. Okay. So when we move, we are just checking where exactly the overlapping will be there, and जहाँ पे overlapping हो रहा है, we are finding out the output. Okay, is it clear? Should we start with the numerical? We'll solve a numerical so that it will be more clear to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So chalo, let us start solving the numerical where find out the convolution integral. Find out the convolution integral where x of t is equal to u of t and h of t is also equal to u of t. हमारा input भी unit step signal है and impulse response of that particular system is also unit step system. Okay. Now one more thing before starting with the numerical, I want to just tell you, I have given you some link. Did you find out the Google Classroom? In the Google Classroom, I have given you some link of the animation video of convolution. Did you got this? Yes or no? तुम लोग को मिला? Have you checked that?
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write essays that inspire,
So this is an animation video which gives a complete idea of the convolution. Whatever I have told you now, the same thing it is shown in this video. Where this is a linear system. जिस system के बारे में मैं बात कर रही थी. This is input, this is output.
system will produce a different output.
Okay, so in order to study the behavior of the system, we need to know what is the impulse response of the
Let's
system.
now keep the system the same,
So
but try a different
go
input
through this
function.
complete video and just try to map the concept, whatever I have taken in the theory.
For any given
Okay.
linear system,
And just tell me
our
if you're
goal
having
is to be
facing
able
any
to
queries.
predict the output function for any possible input
Abhi I am not
function.
having sufficient time to show you this complete video. So you can watch this video later.
The input function can be any size
Is
and
it
any
okay?
shape.
Is it okay? Should we directly
Yes,
start
ma'am.
with the numerical?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you got this? Have you checked? Check the Google Classroom. I have uploaded this.
Yes, ma'am, it is uploaded, ma'am.
Okay, चलो. तो अब इस न्यूमेरिकल में मेरा इनपुट सिग्नल भी क्या है, यूनिट स्टेप, और h of t भी क्या है, इम्पल्स रिस्पॉन्स भी क्या है, यूनिट स्टेप. ओके, सो स्टेप नंबर 1, ऑलवेज write down the formula of the convolution integral. So what is the formula of the convolution integral? Y of t, that is the response of the system, is nothing but minus infinity to infinity x of tau h of t minus tau dt. So always make an habit of writing the formula. This formula carries 1 marks. Okay, अगर आपके बाकी के steps भी गलत हो गए, formula correct है, you'll be getting the marks. That's why step number 1 always start with writing of the formula. ठीक है? Once you complete with step 1, step 2 is to draw the signal. Draw the signal. Okay, so draw the signal मतलब first signal मेरा x of t है. So what is my x of t? X of t is the same as that of u of t. This will be nothing but like this. Okay, and my h of t will be nothing but it will be same. Sorry, actually the pen का ink खत्म हो गया है ये pad folio pad का, so I can't able to see. So that's why. So first signal you need to just draw the signal, unit step signal. Step number 3. Step 3 क्या करोगे? In the formula we are representing x of t in terms of x of tau, and even h of t you need to represent in terms of h of tau. तो हम क्या करेंगे? इंडेक्स चेंज करके लिखेंगे. So we'll again draw the signal. So this t is represented by tau axis, okay, and this will be x of tau, and it will be nothing but unit step signal. Similarly here, this is tau, this is h of tau, and this is nothing but unit step signal. Okay, so third step तक I don't think you are having any problem. Is it okay till step number 3? हम लोगों ने इंडेक्स क्यों चेंज किया? क्योंकि फॉर्मूले में हमारा x of tau है, tau के टर्म में, तो that's why t axis I need to represent in terms of tau. So the third step I have represented in terms of tau. Is it okay till now? Should we proceed with the next step?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
अब यहाँ से हम लोग को 4 स्टेप स्टार्ट करना है. उस 4 स्टेप में फर्स्ट वाला स्टेप क्या था हमारा? What is the first step? I have told you the 4th step that you need to follow whenever you are solving the numerical. So what is the
Folding.
folding? So we need to go for folding. Folding means what? You need to find out h of minus tau. Okay. So whatever the method through which we are solving this convolution, now this method is called as a graphical method, because each and every step we are drawing sub signal. So can someone tell me how h of minus tau will look? I want to draw h of minus tau. So how I can take h of minus tau? How I can
It
draw
will be
it?
going negative axis.
Yes. So my signal will be look like this. Is it correct? Yes or no? यूनिट स्टेप सिग्नल का क्या करना है? हम लोग को फोल्ड करना है. फोल्डिंग ऑपरेशन, टाइम रिवर्सल, मिरर लेना है. सो मैंने फोल्ड किया. यहाँ तक इट इज ओके? एनी डाउट यू आर हैविंग?
No.
शुड वी प्रोसीड विद द नेक्स्ट स्टेप? फोल्डिंग हो गया. फोल्डिंग के बाद कौन सा स्टेप था अभी हमारा?
Time shifting.
Shifting.
यहाँ तक लिख लिया तुम लोगों ने, सब लोगों ने? शुड आई टेक अ न्यू पेज क्विकली?
Yes.
Should I take the new page? All of you have written till this step number 1, writing the formula, 2, drawing the signal, 3rd, changing the t axis into tau axis, 4th, drawing the folding h of minus tau. हो गया यहाँ तक सबका? Should I go to the new page?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, just a minute.
Do it
Yes,
fast.
ma'am. Wait.
I think your lecture has started at 3:10, right? So whose lecture is next one? किसका नेक्स्ट वाला लेक्चर है आपका?
EDC.
EDC. Who's taking EDC? AB पाटिल सर ले रहे हैं क्या?
जिस सर ले रहे.
अच्छा ठीक है. Can someone drop a message? ठीक है, मैं ही सर को इन्फॉर्म कर देती हूँ. 10 मिनट लेट हो जाएगा. ठीक है, हो गया यहाँ तक? Should I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. तो चलो अब लेट अस गो. अभी हम लोग शिफ्टिंग स्टेज में जाएंगे. स्टेप 5, shifting. Okay, so when I need to perform a shifting करना है मतलब मुझे क्या निकालना है? h of t minus tau निकालना है. Okay, but already I have find out h of minus tau. Yes or no? Already मैंने h of minus tau draw किया है. अब h of minus tau में, so can I write the same equation like this? Yes, the same equation. h of t minus tau की जगह के can I write h of minus tau plus t?
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now when we are first doing the folding operation, जब हम लोग सबसे पहले फोल्डिंग ऑपरेशन करते हैं फिर शिफ्टिंग ऑपरेशन करते हैं, मेरा शिफ्टिंग ऑपरेशन जो होता है ना, दैट गेट रिवर्स मीन्स व्हाट, whenever there will be delay it will go to the advance, and whenever there will be advance it will go to the delay. Okay, because we have reversed the signal को उल्टा कर दिया हम लोगों ने, that's why my shifting state will also get changed. Okay, so now in order to perform the shifting one, what we will do, we'll do the shifting in accordance with my input signal. Okay, what is my input signal? My input signal is nothing but x of tau. Okay, so this is my tau and this is my input signal. So if you observe the input signal, I need to do the shifting by taking the different value of t. Okay, what is t? T is some variable in tau axis. The t is some variable in tau. This is a tau axis. In this tau axis, t may have value. T may have value from minus infinity to plus infinity. We don't know what is the value of t. We need to take the different cases of t and just check कि overlapping हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है. Okay, because t is some variable which is present in tau axis. हमारा ये पूरा जो है ना, this is a tau axis. इस tau axis में t can be have any value. It may be there, it may be here, it may be here. Anywhere the value of t can be. And wherever the value of t we can take, we have to take the cases in such a way that we can find out where my two signal overlap each other. Because wherever there will be overlapping with each other, I am getting some amount of output. Okay, so I can consider the cases of t considering the complete axis from minus infinity to plus infinity. So let me take the case 1. Let me take the case 1. Shifting. So let me take the case 1 where the value of t is less than 0. Where the value of t is less than 0. So when you consider this, you need to first draw x of tau signal. So x of tau signal ऐसे draw करो. Okay. Now h of t minus tau वाला जो signal है ना, h of minus t plus tau वाला signal. So this value of t I need to consider below what? Below t is equal to 0. Below t less than 0. So let me consider the value of t is equal to here. That is less than 0. So this is what? This is my h of minus tau plus t, and the signal will be nothing but it is like this. So this is, I have assumed the value of t. So in case 1, when I have taken the value of t is less than 0, is there is any overlapping between the two signal? दोनों signal के बीच में कुछ overlapping है क्या? Yes, can you tell me, is there is any overlapping between the two signal?
No.
Yes or no? It is there, not there? It is there, not there? Both the signals are overlapping?
No.
No. So both the signal is not overlapping. So I have first consider the case of t is equal to less than 0, where h of minus tau plus t की value मैंने less than 0 consider की है, and when I have considered it less than 0, there is no overlapping. So when I will be finding out the y of t में, when I will be performing the multiplication step, after shifting there is a multiplication step. So in this multiplication step, both the amplitude is 0 because no overlapping. Okay, कहीं पे भी overlapping नहीं, multiply किया तो what is the answer of multiplication? It is 0. So the response of the system when there will be no overlapping is equal to 0. So the y of t, the response of the system is equal to 0 when there will be no overlapping. This is the first case I have considered. What will be the second case I can consider? What can be the second case I can consider in this case?
T is positive.
Yes. So if I take the value of t is greater than 0, let me see is there is any overlapping. तो सबसे पहले हम लोग x of tau वाला, कभी भी x of tau वाला सिग्नल ड्रॉ करो. Let me take a new page क्योंकि यहाँ पे पेज कम है. आप लोगों ने फर्स्ट वाला केस खत्म हो गया आप लोग का लिखकर. शिफ्टिंग स्टेज के अंदर ही हम लोग मल्टीप्लिकेशन एंड इंटीग्रेशन वाला स्टेप करने वाले हैं. Have you done with the first case? Should I go to the new page?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
So let me take the second case, case 2. Case 2 mein I am taking the value of t is greater than 0 and I am just checking is there is any overlapping. Okay, so this is tau is x of tau. Okay, now the value of so value of t I have taken is greater than 0. So let me consider somewhere here is my t. This is nothing but it is my h of minus tau plus t. Now I have taken the value of t is positive plus value. So my signal is here. Okay. Original signal jo hai mera. So this signal is moving in this direction and x of tau wala jo signal hai, this signal is moving in positive direction like this. And this signal is moving towards the negative direction like this. So is there is overlapping between the two signal?
Yes, ma'am.
This is 0 and this is my t. Okay. So what is the period of overlapping? So the period of overlapping is like this. This is the period of overlapping, right? Okay. So my response y of t will be from minus infinity to plus infinity x of tau h of t minus tau d tau. Sorry, it is dt नहीं है, d tau है ये. Which is equal to इंटीग्रेशन. कहाँ से कहाँ तक ओवरलैपिंग हो रहा है? कहाँ से कहाँ तक ओवरलैपिंग हो रहा है आप लोग का?
0 से लेकर t तक.
0 से लेकर t. तो इंटीग्रेशन लेते समय माइनस इंफिनिटी टू 0 देयर इज नो ओवरलैपिंग, 0 to t there is overlapping, so that's why I have taken the integration limit is from 0 to t. Okay, next, what is the amplitude of x of tau? What is the amplitude of x of tau? Yes,
One.
One,
One.
na?
1.
What is the amplitude of h of t minus tau?
1.
1. So we need to do the integration with respect to tau. So इसका integration निकालोगे तो tau आएगा. And if I put a limit 0 to t, so the answer will be t. So y of t will be equal to t. For which case? For case t is greater than 0. Okay. और कोई केसेस हो सकता है क्या? इज देयर इज एनी अदर केसेस फॉर दिस वन? अगर आप t की कितनी भी वैल्यू लो ग्रेटर देन 0 तो ओवरलैपिंग उतना ही होगा, 0 से लेकर t तक ही ओवरलैपिंग होगा, राइट? Whatever the wherever the t you will take above 0, the overlapping will be from 0 to t. Okay, so this is the only two cases you can take. And so in this, when I have shifted towards the positive axis, so I have done the shifting के बाद multiplication किया है, 1 into 1 I'll be getting 1. उसके बाद मैंने integration किया है and then I have put the limit 0 to t, and this is what the resulting answer I'm getting. And the last step is, have you completed with this, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
have you completed with this step? Have you taken out the second step? जितना ओवरलैपिंग हो रहा है दो सिग्नल के बीच में, उसका आप लोग को इंटीग्रेशन निकालना है. We need to only check the reason where the overlapping will be there by shifting h of minus tau plus t. h of minus tau plus t को हम लोग को शिफ्ट करते जाना है, and we need to identify where the overlapping will be there. The shifting of t should be from minus infinity to till plus infinity in this reason. So all of you have done with this. So, and let me write down the last step. Yes, should I take a new page? Have you written?
Yes,
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I hope all of you have written this. So what will be the last step? Last step is to summarize. Okay. Step number 6 is to summarize. So how are you going to summarize? Y of t is equal to 0 for t less than 0, and y of t is equal to t for t greater than 0. This is the response of the system. So this means that if I'm having a system, okay, and if in this system, if the input is u of t, and as an impulse response, if I have given u of t, the output of this particular system will be nothing but t. Okay, for what value of t? For t greater than 0. This is my LTI system. So this is how it is represented. So this type of finding the way of finding the output is called convolution integral. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. So let me give one homework. In the next lecture, we'll take one more numerical and start with the unit number 2. हो सर, अगोदरचं लेक्चर 3:15 वाजता स्टार्ट झालं माझं लेक्चर, मी आता एंडच करते, झाले माझं. So chalo, let me give one numerical for our homework. You try this numerical, and if you're finding difficulties, we'll discuss in the next lecture. Take down the numerical. X of t is equal to u of t. Take this as a x of t, and h of t is equal to e raised to power minus t for t is greater than equal to 0. So do this two signal and find out the response of the system. Find out the y of t using convolution integral. Okay? Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Have
ma'am.
you taken the homework? Try करो, नहीं आएगा तो हम लोग next lecture में discuss करेंगे, ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
So now we'll stop here.
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
I hope you have understood this. Chalo, give me attendance. 1. Roll number 2 and 3 is absent. 4, 5 is absent. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 is absent. 17, 18 is absent. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 is absent. 30 is absent. 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 48 is absent. 59, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55 is absent. 56 is also absent. And 57. 8, 59, 60, 61 absent है. 62, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. ठीक है. Okay. So let us end with the session. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.